Okay. Thank you, Satyavati ji. Hari Om to all the members of Sutara group. We'll start with the opening prayers. Om Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyakjyotihi Paratpara Jyotireva Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atmajyotihi Shivosmyaham Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Narayana Samarambhat Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Sadashiva Samarambhat Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram. Hari Om. So today is the last session of Sutara group, and it's a very interesting session where we will be talking about unfolding the Vedantic topic in 2 minutes. So there are two rounds in the session. In the round one, an object will be given to each of the participants, and then in the round two, real life situations or any of the situations. To contemplate from a Vedantic, or how do we resolve or take a stand in such a situation will be explored upon. So, Gayatri ji is not there. In terms of timer, would anybody volunteer? Because the time is 2 minutes. Padmaja ji or Sumaji, would you volunteer to keep time if possible?
Sure, I can keep it.
Okay.
Let me start my time.
Okay, so here we have 4 participants for today's session. So each one of you will be giving topic to the other member. We can start with Jayashri ji. Whom would you like to give your topic to for the first round? You're on mute, Jayashri ji.
Is Indraji here?
Yeah, Indra ji is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ask Indira to speak about this mirror.
Okay.
Okay, you can take a minute, Indra ji, to think about it, and then you.
Yeah.
Once you're ready, you can give a thumbs up, and Sumaji will start the timer.
Okay.
Yashmita, in the meanwhile, the second participant can be given the topic to, they'll have 2 minutes to think about it.
Okay, sure, Purnima ji. So who would like to go next?
You pick someone.
Okay, Sumaji, would you like to give your topic to anyone?
Sure. I will give it to Jayashri ji. It's the Aditya sun. Yeah.
I can keep time. I have the timer with me if you wish.
Cool. Yeah, thank you.
So Indra, when you're ready.
Suma, what was the topic, please?
About Aditya, the Surya Bhagi.
Sun.
Yeah, sun. Yeah.
Surya?
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
How will you?
Sun. Just the sun.
Just the sun.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
Indra can start.
Yes. Hari Om everyone. My given topic is mirror. Mirror as an object, it doesn't have anything on its own. It's only the reflection of what is standing in front of it that has been reflected, and it has been projected. It's the same like for the body mind also. There is nothing on its own. Only with the reflection of the Chidabhasa, it has been projected in the body-mind complex. The same with the mirror. Mirror doesn't show anything on its own. It if it is left alone, it's just the nothing is there. Whatever comes in front of it, that has been reflected as an object, or whatever comes in front, either good or bad, it has been reflected from the object that is standing in front of the mirror.
What else? You want to say
Could
anything about
you
the
relate it
qualities
to
of
past, present, and future in some way?
What one is it? Past?
Could you relate it to past, present, and future? A mirror,
A mirror,
present moment.
or
present
the
moment.
clarity of the mirror? Anything which we
Or
can.
anything, whatever.
Yeah. If the mirror is just left without dusting or without doing the cleaning part of it, it is rusted. Whatever the image, what is standing in front of it, even if it is very clear, also it will be dull only. Like how if the Chitta Suddhi is not done, the body mind complex doesn't work for what it has been come to the earth. So it's the same thing for the mirror. If it is cleansed properly, the image, what is standing in front of it, it will be very clear. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Would you like to give your object to any person?
Yeah,
Anybody?
I'll give it to Suma.
Okay.
It's a mobile
Okay.
phone.
Okay. Thank you, Indraji.
Yeah, thank you.
So the next speaker is Jayashree ji, who will be talking about the sun.
Can I start? One ನಿಮಿಷ spotlight ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ
Yeah.
I'll start the time and then you can start. Start.
Brahman is the supreme reality of our existence, and he projects Maya, and that is projects world on world. He is projecting world, which is a Maya Jagat, and sun is existing in this world of Maya, and he is existing. He is doing his work irrespective of whatever the weather or whoever is there, forest, river, or anything. The sun goes on doing his job without any change. So he is actually, he can be called Brahman also, because he doesn't change. He does change, I'm sorry. He goes, sets in the west and rises in the east. That's what we think. But it is the world which is going on, right? We think we are real, and we are BMI. We are non-existent. We give reality to non-existence, BMI, but the real self is, we don't recognize. Same way, sun is existing in this Maya Jagat, but it is the world which is going around. We feel it is world is existing still, and it is the sun which is going around the world. And irrespective of anything, the sun shines on, does his job. So he's always there. He's always there for everybody. He's existing like Brahman for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayashree.
Hmm.
I think there has to be one correction for the next speaker because Padmaja ji hasn't given any object to anyone and nobody has given it to her also, so she'll be left out. So Indra ji, can we give your object to Padmaja ji, or Padmaja ji if you want to give it to?
Yeah, sure, Smita ji.
Okay. Okay. Padmaja ji, would you take a minute or so? I think the object was
Mobile phone.
Yeah. Do you want to keep the same or want to give a different one?
Yeah, I'll keep the same.
Okay.
Oh, it's for two of them, is it?
Can
No.
someone else take it? This one, I'm getting an important call just for 5 minutes. If someone else can take
Yeah,
it.
yeah, sure.
Suma hasn't spoken, no?
Yeah,
I got
Sumaji
the
hasn't
topic,
spoken, but
mobile
Sumaji has
phone.
already given the word to,
Yeah.
I think, Jayashri ji. So the three loop has already been completed, I guess. Padmaja ji is left out.
That's okay. We'll give her something. Not a-
Okay. Yeah, Sumaji, you can go ahead.
Yeah, Hari Om everyone. My topic is mobile phone.
Just a minute.
So,
Yeah, you can start now.
oh, sure. My topic is mobile phone. We know mobile phone, it's a gadget, like no one can be without this generation. So the way it evolved, right? Like initial versions of the mobile phone when it came out like 20 years back, there was no internet, no text, anything no camera. It was like very basic feature. So the way I can connect to this version, it is like when I started the Sutara class and the Bhagavad Gita class, really I didn't had any knowledge of the Vedanta topics. But in the last 1 year, same like the mobile phone evolution, now it has lot of features internet, camera, whatever, it's at the tip of our hands. You can use the mobile apps for everything. So Sutara, it helped me to learn about the Vedanta topics, all this Brahma Vichara, Atma Vichara, what is that? Nitya Viveka, Satya Mithya, lot of topics over the time. And so the way the mobile phone has come up with all the features like that in our life also, if we incorporate all the things that we have learned in the last 1 year, so that will help a lot actually even in our daily life. So basically there are various versions of mobile phone, various companies like iOS, Android, like that. Same all the name and forms, it is just different actually. But the technology behind that, it's still the same. Same thing where all the self-consciousness and only the name and forms are different. And what else can I talk? Oh, the time is up. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Sumaji. I think we are done with all the speakers. Anybody else would want to add anything to the objects that they have called out?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Maybe we could have a round where on the same object everybody talks,
Okay.
adding on
No,
something.
we will invite Padmaja to talk on the mobile phone. Let us see what she comes up with.
Yeah, but
Oh.
she didn't listen to this, I guess.
No, she said she was away on a call, right?
Yeah.
Mm. So in the meanwhile, anybody wants to talk about mobile phone?
Or sun or
Also.
mirror.
Mirror.
I'll speak on the mirror. Person standing in front of the mirror, he thinks he is getting reflected. He thinks the eyes are seeing the reflection. He thinks eyes are the seer there. But who is the real seer in front of the mirror of the reflection? Who is the real person who is seeing it? Is it the mind? No. It is awareness which is seeing the reflection in the mirror. But is the reflection and the real self the same? Same way we think the BMI is myself, the reflection is myself, but the real me is true, is I am Atma Brahma. The real person is not the reflection or the person who's standing in front of the mirror. It is my own self. Thank you.
Jayashri ji.
Okay. Then shall we go ahead with the next round and wait for Padmaja to come back? While we wait, shall we do that?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we can move ahead to the second round. So the second round, we would each member will have to give a situation to the another member, and ask them how do they intend to explore or unfold the situation with the help of Vedanta. So we could start with Indra ji. Whom would you like to give the situation with?
I'll give this to Jayashree ji.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Yeah. If the situation was given, if you were to forget someone, either it is the loved ones or God, whom will you choose?
Can we give them 2 minutes or like, to contemplate and then respond or what?
Yeah, sure. Jayashree ji can start when she's ready, 1 or 2 minutes.
Meanwhile, Jayashree can give the topic to Suma.
Okay.
Suddenly, you have 1 crore rupees in the bank, and then suddenly you lose everything to a scam. How do you feel about it?
Okay. So, Jayashree, when you're ready, we will start your reply for Indra's question.
See, you may have dementia and you forget everybody around you, like your loved ones, your family, everybody you will forget. But you know that you are existing. You know that what you want, what your needs are, you know you are there. You know you are there. You know you are existing. And you will choose God. Somehow, all the time, the loved one's name or you may not remember, but you will know Devre Kapadappa or some prayer, something will remain with you because he's there always. He is all existing. He's Sat Chit Ananda. So any expression of yourself will be Brahman's expression. So you will, I am Atma Brahma. You will know that even when you're forgotten, some happiness comes, you know that bliss is there, Ananda is there, you know you are there. Whatever the form, you are there. And consciousness will be there. Chit is also present with you. So you are with the God, or consciousness of awareness of some things of God is there all the time. You are aware of yourself. So I'm repeating myself. You will love God more. You will be with God, and God will be with you all the time, even in your forgetful state. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayashree ji. Indra ji, you're satisfied with the answer, or you have anything more to add?
I asked, whom will you choose to forget?
Oh, I thought whom will you choose to remember anta ankonbitte nanu. It can be reversed. It can be reversed. The same.
Yeah.
You forget the loved ones, but you will remember the God.
Okay.
The beginning was amazing. If you have
Yeah.
dementia, so that beginning was really good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jayashree ji. Thank you, Indra
Thank
ji.
you.
So the next speaker will be Suma ji, I guess, right? And before that, I think Padmaja ji, are you back?
Atmaja.
Okay, because Sumaji has to give a situation to someone, so I thought she could give it to Padmaja ji.
Indra. She's the one who is remaining, right?
Okay. Yeah, Sumaji, you can give the situation to Indra ji.
Indra ji, like in real life, like you have 2 kids, like daughter and son. Whom do you favor the most actually, and why? Yeah.
Okay.
How do you handle that? Like sometimes, one will get upset over the other. Yeah.
Okay.
Ishmita, should I start with my topic?
Yeah, sure. I think so much. The timer
Okay.
is. Yeah, let's wait.
Mm,
Yeah, we can start now.
sure. So the topic that was given was if I get 1 crore rupees suddenly and if I lose everything to scam, how would I react, or what will be my feelings about that, right? For example, if I get 1 crore rupee, if I win in a lottery or something, what comes? It just came easily and it went easily, and that wouldn't affect me too much. But if I earned a 1 crore rupee in a legally in a hardened way. And if I lose it to scam, naturally I'll be upset for some years. But again, it's the attachment, that's it. Like all this Vedanta has taught, like desire is the root cause of the problem. So you just let go of it, like you think it's the prarabdha karma. Like maybe in my previous life or past life, I owed someone 1 crore, those people, and this life I'm just giving that 1 crore to them. And then another way is think like you have donated it to some charities and hope it will be used for some good purpose. Naturally, scammers, I don't know what they would use the money for, but always the positive attitude, like, whatever happens, it's for good, naturally. Like maybe it had to go, it just went. That's how I would feel. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Jayashree, would you like to add anything?
Regarding the action part of it, I will take some action, go to the bank and say who went and what I got.
I have a real incident, that scam thing, right? So basically, my daughter, like, she was looking for an apartment, and then she sent me like one listing. Mom, look at this, and this is so nice, and they're just charging $3,000 for the rent or something. I told her, no, look everything properly, but then she returned. Sorry, she gave the deposit of $2,000 or $3,000, but that was a scam. That too, she had to do DD, and then that person disappeared. And then she went to bank a couple of times, and it was like her hard-earned money. But they are like, once you issue a DD, it's gone. You're not going to get back. So she tried to do all that, but eventually, I'm like, let it go. Just move on. It's not worth the time, actually. Like money, always you can earn, actually, but the time that you lose, it's not going to come back. That's how it was. Yeah.
This was your real life experience.
Real life, yeah, with my daughter. She got scammed. Yeah, but not 1 crore. It is a small amount, but it's a big amount for her. Yeah.
Hard-earned money.
Hard-earned money. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah, nice insight. Thank you, Sumaji. And
even before she was a Vedantin, she was able to do that, I guess. Common sense. Good. All right.
yeah, so the next speaker will be Indraji. Just to check if Padmajaji is back. Not yet, right? Okay, you can continue, Indraji.
You spot.
The question was,
Yes.
the question was for 2 kids and one is daughter and one is favored, the other one feels bad. How to handle this? It's like mother is common for both. Maybe it's like God, having many kids, we all are under him. And the same feeling we have, one is nice and one person is living a good life and the other one is not living. So God will not be affected with all those opinion of the other. So he'll be doing the same, the duty, the things what has to be done good for one and for everybody. It depends how the person takes it. So if we make the kid understand, like whatever the mother is doing is for the good of both of them, then that should be in a proper place. And this example can be given to the kids, like how God takes care of all the his kids, and in the same way, so it's the same for the mother also. She gives the love for both of them equally. Only thing, it depends upon how the kid is taking it for their own situations. If that is being understood by the kid, then it will be it will be smoother.
Mhm.
And we should have the understanding of that, the level of maturity, to make them understand what is the situation of the mother, what the duties of the mother. The love will be same for all of them, with the example of God, like taking care of his kids. And, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Indraji.
Yeah,
Sumaji, you would like to add anything? Or...
Perfect. Yeah.
I would like to say that do the role of your mother. You're doing the role of a mother. Do the role of the mother and leave the result to God. Okay, just do your role best. Don't be perturbed whether the children, even that's a role actually, that's a responsibility. Do your role and don't get attached to the results of the action of the children.
Thank you, Jayashree ji. Thank you, Indraji. Thank you, Sumaji.
Sumaji hasn't spoken. She wanted to say something, I guess.
You wanted to add anything, Sumaji?
Oh, no. Yeah. It was perfect. Yeah.
I don't have this experience because I'm also a single kid. I have only one daughter, so I don't know how it feels.
No, I have two kids. I have one son
That's
and
why.
one daughter. Like when they were small, like always my son, whatever happens at home, we have to be so careful here. It will just go into in the school, right? They'll ask them to write essay or something. He was like in this elementary school, all one time he wrote some story like telling my sister, she's the perfect kid, and my parents like my sister so much, and I'm not like up to the expectation my parents expect me. Then the teacher, we usually have the parent teacher conference. So that incident made me remember this situation. Yeah.
So how did you handle it?
It's I told him we treat both of you the same thing. There is no difference between you or her. She's just different in her own way. You have your own unique qualities. Each and every kid is unique in their own way. Every kid is special, actually. Maybe you might not be up to the mark as she is, but still, you have your own unique things that she doesn't have. So somehow I tried to convince him, telling all right, yeah.
All right.
My children started complaining about me not giving them enough love or enough time when they grew up. You gave her more time, not me. You prioritized the middle one more. So coming to myself, did I do it? I introspected myself. Did I do it? And I thought I had treated equally, and just left it at that. Didn't try to convince her that I had overly supported the other person.
Right. So, what next, Yashmita?
Oh, yeah, we are done with all the speaker, waiting for Padmajaji Purnima.
You'd like assessment of our talk by Vaniji or Purnimaji?
Vaniji can give her spin. Yashmita can give her spin on all.
Yeah, Yashmita will assess.
Accessory. She can also talk about the three objects.
Yashmita, why don't you talk?
The
Yashmita
three
is.
objects. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll take the mirror because I found it interesting. Generally, a mirror perspective, we see the reflection and all, but mirror is also beautiful because we have a reflecting medium in the creation, we see so much of variety across the universe. There are so many beautiful things around here. So the nature is so vast. So it wouldn't have been possible if there wasn't a reflecting medium or a mirror. So that is another perspective I wanted to add in terms of mirror. Just because there is the non-self, the self is able to be seen through it. Otherwise, the self is not visible to all of us. We wouldn't be able to see it apart from the creation. So mirror is also a beautiful thing that we have.
Very nice. One more line I will add.
Yeah.
The self is not dependent on the mirror. The mirror is there or not there, self is always there. Yeah. Similarly, you are always there, whether there's a mirror in front of you or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. All right. Padmaja seems to be back. So, are you ready, Padmaja, now to take on?
Yes, I am ready. I don't know but what I'll speak, because this is the last session where the real test is there, and I really don't know whatever is there, what I'm going to talk. So yes.
You can give her mobile phone. I think it's very interesting. How will you Vedantify a mobile phone?
Mobile phone.
You tell me when you are ready. I will start the timer.
1 second.
She seems to be preoccupied.
Okay, till she comes, I'll add something to the mirror topic.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
So only if you, whatever stands in front of the mirror or whatever is there in front of the mirror gets reflected. That was brought out by almost every speaker. Now, once that person moves away, does the mirror retain that image?
No.
It doesn't retain the image. So if you compare the mirror to the mind that has Chitta Shuddhi will not hold on to the past. Whatever is not within the range of the mirror, it is a little to the left or right of the mirror. If you compare it to the past or the future, those are not getting reflected in the mirror. Only what is directly in front of the mirror gets reflected. And when that object moves away, image is no longer seen in the mirror. So the future and past have no place in the mirror.
Very good.
Only the present moment. Awareness has place in the mirror.
Lovely.
So a mind that has Chitta Shuddhi is like this mirror. First of all, it is clean, no dust on it. Secondly, it neither holds on to the past, nor does it fear or have expectation of the future. It just aligns with the present moment, effortlessly.
Oh,
Very nice.
so
Thank you.
nice.
So nice. Are you ready, Padmaja?
Yes.
Okay. Highlight her and I'll start.
Mobile, we know it's a tool that we generally use it for, mainly for calling, chatting. That is the primary use of it. And then I have a downtime, I just do a Google. But then if you see a mobile, there are so many things. It's not just for calling, not just for things. It's a multi-purpose tool. It has innumerable aspects of it. Something beyond our imagination. So if one knows the in and out of the mobile, and uses it, so they can do a lot of things. I just call for a particular purpose and do it. Like, for example, I was just, in the class when I was supposed to talk, I really couldn't, I'm sorry that there was a break, because my parents were actually, my mom and her sisters were actually stuck up in the clinic, doctor's clinic, and I booked them a cab. The cab fellow was somewhere else, and I was in a different place, and they couldn't coordinate on that. So I was trying to use the same mobile to coordinate, and then finally could sort it out. So mobile has innumerable benefits. So if we use a particular aspect, a little deeper and more into it, we can do so many things. It can be used to enhance our spiritual learning. I can attend Sutara classes and get feedback from Purnima and Vaniji. There are so many things. It helps in building more better relationships, learning. So it is all in our hands. How do I use this particular tool and enhance my own, body, mind, intellect, everything? It can be done. Something beyond our own perception, we can use it if we use this tool. In the same way, we do our sadhana, whatever is there. It is not just I do my yogic practices and I'm little physically little better, or I've lost weight. That is one aspect of it. But then beyond that, there are a lot of things. Our perception, clarity, purity, everything comes over there, which is not visible. In the same way is the mobile. So with this, I would say that we should use any tool that is given for our own betterment and enhancement and for the benefit of the Loka. Thank you.
Padmaja, you were supposed to Vedantify it. It was like a school essay, I'm sorry to say. A child would have written this, whatever you said.
How will you connect a mobile phone
Yeah.
Vedantic truths?
Yes.
Every single thing which is given to us in this Vedanta in 2 minutes, it will be a commonplace object or a situation or whatever, and we connect it to a Vedantic truth and make the connection very strong.
That was the point. Okay, use your opening sentence. The mobile is an instrument. From there you take off. Vedanta.
Okay. The mobile phone is an instrument. In the same way, our body, mind, intellect is also an instrument.
There you are. Yes. Now you go.
Okay. So the way I use my phone to enhance my skills, I use my body, mind, intellect to explore, to enhance, to see something beyond the perception. I don't know. I'm not getting it.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I mean, it started well. No problem. Anyone want to go on that body-mind instrument path? Anyone wants to add to that? How the mobile
Or
phone...
anyone wants to add how punching in a number can connect you? You want to use the connectivity part of the phone and link it to Vedanta.
Yeah.
The phone works only when it has charge. So the body also only with awareness and realization can hold on to something. If there is no awareness or the witness consciousness looking at anything, you are not able to see it. You are somewhere in the past or the future. So be in the present, and with the charge, the mobile can do so many things. So with our awareness also, we can do so many actions.
Good. Anything else?
Anyone else would like to go with the mobile?
So many things know about it. Hardware, software, so many things, right? The apps. Yeah, you can.
This mobile phone,
Yes, Indra.
that can be as a jiva, and the signal what we get for the mobile phone is the consciousness what it's getting reflected, and the jiva can be in 3 different: Vyavaharika jiva, Pratibhasika jiva, and Paramarthika jiva. Vyavaharika jiva is like how it's a transaction, what we use the phone for calling, for using the apps, and as an existence, it is always there. Even if you use it or not use it, it is always there as an existence.
That's also fine. Yes,
I can link it to Tattvamasi. basically the base material, it's the same. It doesn't matter which version of smartphone you're using, like, sorry, which company smartphone. So everything, it is the same. It just the name and form is different, but the base material, again, it's the same. So it links to our Tattvamasi, where thou art that, like, we are all the same consciousness. Everyone is.
Can I give a point on the sun, please?
Sure.
See, out of ignorance, we think the sun is going around the world. But sun is a planet, he's fixed in a place. And I think I am BMI, forgetting my real self. So the world is going around the sun. We are in the out of ignorance. We think it is the sun who is going around us. It's ignorance. So realization that it is sun is fixed, and realization that I am not the BMI, that I am Shivoham, leads to the true nature of the self.
The words you can apply here is the it's just an appearance, it's a mithya.
It is an appearance. It is an appearance.
Ashte. Good. Then Padmaja still has to do the real life experience. I don't know if she's free enough.
Sorry, what did you say, Pony?
You will be given a real life situation and asked how you will deal with it. So what?
Okay. Somebody give me.
Deal with it as a student of Vedanta.
As a student of Vedanta. Mani, you only ask one question, real life question, situation.
You want me to ask, is it?
No. You will be given and you have to, Vedanta side.
Right.
Yeah. Or Yashmita, you have any question? Please ask. Have a think. Wait, any question that we had already in the group which we can reuse?
Okay, so you need to get somewhere in a hurry, but you get caught in a bad traffic jam. So how will you deal with the restlessness or anxiety which may come into your mind?
Oh, this has happened to me so many times.
Good. Then let's hear.
No, so many times. I think I'll give you one example. We were supposed to go to some Dharmasthala or a whole family tour. And we went in two different parts. One group went, one cab, other group went in another cab. They took a different route and we took another route. The people who went in the other cab, they went far. They reached the station and the train was supposed to come in next 5-10 minutes. And we were kind of stuck here, and our driver took a different route and stuck in traffic jam. That's all. We said, gone case, the whole trip which we were planning for quite some time. We have called our relatives also. We all had gone. And now we are going to miss this just because of this traffic jam. What are we going to do? Everybody was restless. Everybody was tense. I said, at the most, what will happen? We'll miss the train. Then what? We'll come home and eat whatever we can eat, over and out. So basically what I'm saying, that things which we can control is what we should be able to do it. And few things which we cannot control, restlessness, being angry or upset will not help the situation. So what is the thing that we can do is, in that particular situation, everybody was praying God that please see that things will work out. And luckily the train was delayed that day by half hour. And our cab also was kind of half an hour. It also got delayed in the traffic jam. And we landed there. The train landed there, at the railway station. we took that, what is it called? Flyover or whatever. We took that and then came there. And almost kind of, we just were running a little bit of it started, and we also ran and got the train. So in any such situations, actually, if anytime, whenever it happens, things, whatever is possible, we can control. Whatever is not possible, I think we should leave it to. So I think what Krishna says is do our duty, and then the rest you leave it to God. So that's all we have to do. And that's what restlessness will not help in any situation. Being upset or restlessness, angry. So I think that's not me.
Lovely. Full marks, double marks, including, covering up for the previous one. Super. I think that's the most practical thing, and it's not even Vedanta, it's pure common sense. It's perfect. You don't need Vedanta for that also. Very good. All right. I think you know what? Indra had asked a question about forgetting God or forgetting loved ones. I would like to give a real life example. Now you guys have to tell me whether that person was right or wrong. Okay. There was a young parent who lost a child. And then obviously 8-year-old child he lost, and obviously the parents were distraught. But then the father got a vision in his dream that the child was in a very good place. The child had gone to God. The child had gone to God, and the child was very happy and didn't want to come back. And so in his vision, the father also followed the child to that land where he had gone towards God. It was a very beautiful vision. It was that purple lavender kind of spiritual light, what we see in depiction of spirituality, that lavender colored light. He saw that kind of light, and the child was going, and he felt that was God. And the child was going towards God, and the father also followed the child towards followed the child, and the thought came to him that the child is going to a better place. Why would anybody want to come back from that beautiful place? Even I will go. That means he was also attracted towards that God or whatever that vision was. But then he remembered that if I also go away, people I have left behind, my wife and my other child, they'll be in trouble. So consciously he made the decision, I will come back. And so he came back down to earth. So this was a very real experience for the man. And then he was not fantasizing. It was a very much an experiential thing. So how would you judge this fellow? Did he forget God, or did he choose his loved ones over God, or what? How will you look at that?
Yeah, he's chosen his loved ones over God, no, in this situation.
Mm-hmm. But was it not his duty to care
Yeah,
for?
it was his duty.
So
care
duty
for
also God or what?
Yeah.
No,
He
I'm just
followed his swadharma of the role of being a parent and the family person. So
correct.
he wanted to complete his role before reaching the God, the ultimate destination anyway.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, in Bhagavad Gita, they tell, right, Krishna tells to Arjuna, Swadharma, if you don't do your Swadharma, then you might incur like Papa. So he is fulfilling the Swadharma.
Right. So God is all inclusive. I mean, like Jayashree said, you can't really forget God. So
Yeah.
You see
Sarvam
God in your loved
Kalvidam
ones.
Brahma. Actually,
Yeah,
there is no
Sarvam
difference.
Kalvidam Brahma. Yeah.
There's nothing like choosing God or choosing family, because family, every person has God innate, immanent. Immanent reality is there in everybody. And immanent reality is there in the self also. So from the point of view of Vedanta, there is no choice at all there.
No choice at all.
It is just that at that point of time, what is your swadharma, you do it. But there is divinity, whichever choice you make. You are choosing divinity only.
Choosing divinity. Whatever you choose, you will be choosing
It
divinity.
is still divinity.
It is still divinity. Right.
So I just wanted to give a few tips about Vedanta in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
See, generally, some topic is given. So when any topic is given, like Surya, for example, so that Surya will have many connotations. So you look at it for Vedantic possibilities. What are the possibilities? Jayashree took one possibility as the sun is there, the world is appearance and reality. It appears to go around the sun, but actually it is not, sun is not going around the earth, though the sun appears to go around the earth. So that is one, you can do appearance and reality. Second, you can link it to Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhur Swaha, so Savituhu, the sun, in what are all the different ways in which Sanatana Dharma regards sun itself as the Pratyaksha Devata. Because it is very easy to give the sun as an example for Pratyaksha Devata. In our viewpoint, the sun can be regarded as changeless also. So that Pratyaksha Devata can be one viewpoint. Then third viewpoint can be that the sun is a non-doer. In the presence of sunlight, everything happens, but the sun does not do anything. So that can be one viewpoint. So first you quickly look at it, what are the different avenues that are opening up? Vedantic avenues, the truths that can open up with this particular word or topic or situation that is given, or object may be shown. So out of that, you pick one or you pick two. Package for 2 minutes, deliver. So it is just that how quickly you are able to relate it to that, and then you are able to express it. So seeing the possibilities is the important part. Connecting it to Vedantic truths with clarity is an important part, and expressing it with sufficient number of examples and finishing in time.
Right.
And there can be many viewpoints that we have to keep in mind. Just because I did it in one way doesn't mean 10 people cannot do it in different ways. And each can be correct.
Right.
So for the first session of Vedanta in 2 minutes, I think it went very well. Probably one more round sometime would do, it will help you to understand how to approach this even better.
I think Mamataji has joined. Is she?
Would she like to participate?
Let me see if she's Idara. No, she is gone. No, I don't think so.
So how did it feel for all of you, this session?
After 2 minutes was over, more, or as you say, more viewpoints came to us.
Wonderful, yeah.
After 2 minutes, within the 2 minutes framework, after it was over, so many things came.
Good,
That
good.
is,
That's also very nice.
That means you're dwelling on it, doing manana, which is very good.
Ideating is happening means you have connected nicely with the topic.
Absolutely. That's nice. Okay. So this is the last session. Anything else? Anything you want to add, Vani?
I think everybody has done an amazing job.
Yes.
All the 12 months in which you have engaged with this course. We have seen you come up and speak on so many different topics, the effort you have put in, listening to the reference talks and then noting down points and making an effort to put it into a framework that was given to you. Listening, expressing. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana has been done very well by all of you. What did you feel during the course?
We
It
evolved
was,
a lot. We learned more by Manana. We learned more. Shravana, we used to listen and let go. But it was preparing for the JJ classes, which really reinforced all those thoughts in me. Thank you.
Wonderful.
yeah,
When you have to
it
teach,
was,
then you have to learn more.
yes. It was an awesome experience. Thanks to Vaniji, Purnimaji, Yashmita, and all the co-Atmajyotis, listening to everyone's topic. Like when I started, I was clueless. When Purnimaji told, like, we are starting this stage, I was like so enthusiastic. Yeah, I want to join, I will do it. But when I started the first two class, it was harder. Like I am like, oh no, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue because it kept me interesting actually each and every topic. And I learned a lot, like same like through Manana and listening to all the talks and everything. Last 1 year it was like, so now I can now understand those Mahavakyas, three Vakyas, always like I remember every day. The Tattvamasi, Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma, Ham Brahmasmi. Those are the only three I can remember right now. Yeah, but I can connect it very good now actually, like with all these topics and applying to the daily life and everything. Thank you all. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you,
Always
Purnima. Thank
applying
you.
sadhana chatushtaya to daily life. Always applying. Thanks to being in this Vedanta class.
I think Yasmita has done a marvelous job as a coordinator also.
Thank you.
Really good.
Thank you, Anuji. It's all your inspiring journey to come up to every session to listen to them. So it's been a wonderful journey for all of us.
Yeah. And we were able
Yeah.
to understand each topics in a deeper level. And we were able to express it also.
Very nice.
Thanks for your guidance, Vaniji. Thanks, Purnimaji.
Purnimaji has done an amazing job as a mentor.
Yes, all of them have been seasoned so well by the grace of both Purnamaji and Vaniji.
Their interest.
It is Prabhuji's grace flowing relentlessly.
Yeah.
And then everybody has put in the work that is required. The interest has been there, sincerity has been there. So blossoming is happening. I think the advanced course will be starting, when is it, Purnimaji? Next month or?
Have we discussed about it yet?
Not yet. So should we start next month or when should we have the first session?
October.
Yeah. So next month, in fact, we wanted to give 1 month break, but all of you are so into. You didn't want a break, so we came up with this Vedanta in 2 minutes session. I think from next month, we will begin the next Jnana Sindhu course. Now, all of you are Jnana Bindus. So, big round of applause to all the Jnana Bindus.
Padmaja
Really good.
shared her this thing about feedback about the JJ class.
Sorry?
Padmaja has to share her feedback.
Padmaja, would you like to say something? How was the JJ course for you? JJ Basic?
Unmute.
JJ course is super, but I failed, I guess.
Hey.
Why?
You are always so...
You're all really good, connected to that topic. Sorry.
Hey, yaar, I was just joking, Baba. Simply
Now
because...
you connected. The second one was amazing, what you did
Connected.
with the situation.
According to me, Sumaji and Padmaja are so very natural in their talk and expression that it's always flow is very smooth. Their talks,
correct.
I'm impressed and guided by them.
Yes,
Today.
and
very inspiring.
How Padmaja, how she just goes hammer and tongs, she prepares.
Yes, onto it. Yes.
Yeah. So also Suma. Yes, I've seen that.
Very natural.
Yeah.
Just flowing. Yeah.
Padmaja.
Thank you. It helps us to continue.
Yes, of course. Actually, your sincerity is, amazing,
You have passed with flying colors.
Yeah,
Everybody
absolutely.
has passed with flying colors. And by the way, please do come for Navaratri, for the event of Navaratri, because all of you will receive certificates from Prabhuji. The Jnana Bindu certificates will be given to all of you. I hope Suma, I don't know what your travel
that's
plans
okay.
are.
Tomorrow I
Yeah.
get an online copy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like
Maybe an online copy, or whenever you come, maybe you can pick it up.
sure.
Valedictory function.
Yeah.
Correct.
All
So
right.
do come for Navaratri, all of you. Would love to see you and have you there when the no certificates are given. And Prabhuji will be very happy if you're all there. You will be able to get his blessings also. So welcome to Jnana Sindhu now. You're all starting from today, you have stepped into Jnana Sindhu. Last session of Jnana Bindu is over. Priya?
Yes.
Close.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ishmita. Being in a special state too, you carried on this work sincerely. Thank you, Ishmita, and all the best for the next
Yes,
3-4
all the
months
best to
come.
Yashmita.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Aniji. Thank you,
Uh,
Yashwati. Thank you all. So we'll close with the closing prayers. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you, everyone. Hari Om.